The operation has been completed. Stand by for further orders.
Hold on. We still don't know who those bats were. Why were they after Trigger? They were using Osia's radio frequency. You mean they're on our side?
Impossible. They didn't respond to our IFF. Or maybe they were there to settle a personal score. There's nothing unusual about being shot in the back by an ally.
Guess it might have been that way where we came from, but you know what I'm saying, Trigger?
Everyone, here's a question.
That's enough. Remove him from the call.
Wait, don't hang up on me yet. How did they know that we had intelligence on their weapons of mass destruction? They never would have taken such actions if they didn't know.
They have a spy.
Better to be suspicious than not, I suppose.
At the very least, we'll have to assume from here on out that they know everything that we do.
Another question, Alex. Captain Mateus Torres, the captain of the Alicorn. What is his goal?
There are 21 likely targets. The number of main routes
Wrong.
to the targets is 2,405.
You're being too logical.
Want me to define main?
Alex, can you be more sensory?
What do you mean?
Make me a collage of Torres' quotes. Work freely. Keep my hypothesis in mind.
Life taken by cheap kills of forward projectional sea power.
No good.
No good.
Alex. All right, let's go on. Try to be a little more sensuous.
Monstrous, 16,752. And salvation of passivity.
Okay.
Vulgarity of 6 per minute of forward security.
Good.
Will of nuclear retaliation on death. 160 millimeter guidance where massacre is placed by mass planning.
More logically.
Salvation of 10 million. An elegant massacre upon the Cage continents.
Stop. That's correct, or is it?
David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters
From the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are: 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 Strike's data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyard Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here. We've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting it. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General.
That is all.
David, go on.
Let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was the captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want a 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party's served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Wilco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Already here! Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet. Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
All right, where's my artisanal burgers? Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
All enemy combat vehicles destroyed.
Whoa!
Good then, since we don't have to deal with mounted aid weapons anymore.
Brigadier General Clemens, about 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time? Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Domino's is going as planned. Dockyard Bay taking damage from airstrikes. What's the anti-air weaponry?
Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it. Righto!
Begin firing Sam! They think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike.
Splitting the online ships are a pain.
If only we had anti-ship missiles by the truckload.
They're using laser weaponry!
That's a lot of ships lost. We're gonna make a fortune once the war's over. Buy stock in salvage companies while you can.
How with our surface ships if either been sunk or neutralized?
We can't give the Bronx and the rest of the conservatives any break.
Cruiser Ares has been sunk.
Trigger's turned the shipyard into a scrapyard.
I'd call it a ship graveyard, actually.
Sir, none of our ships are operational. Search and rescue operations are underway. This is definitely the work of 3 strikes. They'd reject my report if it weren't.
Well, how many are there? Like 1,000 enemies against the 4 of us?
You probably need to multiply that by 10.
That's fine by me.
Target down and out. Why don't we have our fighters up there? You didn't show when they hit and went offline. That aircraft evaded all that anti-air fire.
lock on a damaged aircraft. Get on the return line if you need to.
Taking out quite a few of them. Lieutenant General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized. That's mostly the work of 3 strikes. Just an operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots. You won't have many on board. Strider 1, this is control. Strider 1, this is control. You won't have many on board unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes.
We gotta shoot at him to shut him up.
Yes, sir. How many tanks are still operational? Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go!
Yeah, we're all going home together.
Triggers wiped out the enemy's AA guns.
Good. Friendly should have an easier time attacking ground targets.
Low altitude approaches from onshore are difficult.
Return fire from moving ships.
Hostile lock on you, Strider 1. Missile away. Strider 1, enemy forces around Dockyard Base shipyard have been mostly eliminated.
Get over here, Trigger. Got some strong shots for you if you'd like. There's plenty for the 2 of us. Going for another attack run.
This one's a goner. This is Shepard. Seems 3 strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much need of him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I predicted. I'm sorry, sir. This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Quinn, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, we've data-linked the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down.
Came in for a picnic, found ourselves in a marathon. Thought you said this was gonna be a walk in the park?
You take walks to, well, walk. But a picnic, you have to eat.
You're not on the ship.
You're mine. Enemy fleet up ahead.
If this size fleet were headed for Farbanti, Osea would have a tough fight.
Well, looks like it's gonna be the 3 of us. You ready, Count Trigger?
You betcha. Not a single ship's gonna leave the port.
Enemy's got lock. Destroy target.
Target confirmed down. Samuel Quinn gone. Aruja's naval stratagem will lose its edge. Engage the enemy. Currently on 44th Street. How many ships in port are still operational? 5. Follow me. Get to a set of gas, but like these up to half. Strider Ludicrous. They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate. Have our ships to be destroyed. So we're stalled. Somebody do something about those bastards up there. Destroyer of my heavy bridge has been hit. Sorry, guys, but your cruise has been canceled. Locked on bandit.
Hostile lock on you, Strider 1. Watch your chaff and flare supply. Confirming additional hostile ground forces.
Outside dealers have been hit. Give it to Los Sam. The order is to abandon ship.
4 MiG-31s approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2000.
You got it.
This is Rudy. Hold my time until the rear catches up. Stay back. You're not equipped for air-to-air. Listen up, machine gun. Engaging. Strider 1, missile inbound. Enemy's got a lock. Push it. Missile inbound.
Target's been wiped out.
Use a 30mm on incoming enemy aircraft.
Anti-airgun eliminated.
Target enemy aircraft. Fire.
Maintain course to return for resupply. Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
North fighters exiting at super low altitude bearing 015. Have a report that 3 strikes is among them. Have no further intel. Sorry, we couldn't protect the port.
Roger that. Leave it aside. Alpha Squadron, EL Squadron, clear to engage. We're only about us time. Don't waste it.
All aircraft. Performance is disappointing. Pick it up. The attack.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Strider 1, this is Control Tower.
All aircraft, your performance is disappointing. Pick it up. The attack will fail.
This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates. Enemy aircraft. Control. Returning to base. I'm right back. You're all right there. Strike is around. No joke. I have lost control.
Bandit on your 6.
Fox 2, Fox 2. Missile. Target eliminated.
Look for the 3 strikes on the tail. Pass it on.
Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metas and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
To fight a pristine fleet? After all that?
Let's do this. Bridge to CIC. Multiple smoke boats from the port. If it weren't for the bad weather, we would be caught there. Prepare for anti-air combat. Partner drone has reached the target. Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill. Command duty officer. What do you think will turn drill into a real war? You don't see it, do you? It's imagination. Use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives. Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat. Anti-air combat. I'm gonna cruise in on 3 strikes. Door 2, stay with me. Roger that. Here it comes! Wait for impact!
Missile! Hostile behind me!
Wake up! Missile coming your way! You know what my old commander used to say? Far better to regret firing than to regret not firing!
Trigger just sank a battleship.
Battleship Dysnomia is crippled. Navigation is disabled. That ship's heavily armored. How can that be?
Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss.
Aegis vessel Metas destroyed.
This was fun. This was fun.
Gore! It's Trigger again.
Enemy has a lock. Evade.
Warning. Incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile? Terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV. What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation.
Impact of the UAV's coordinates.
Shit! I'm hit!
What? What happened?
More on the way.
What in the world?
You alright?
Fire incoming. Distance 50,000. It's adjusting its course.
Trigger! Get away from it!
Distance 30,000. Contact imminent.
Trigger, you hanging in there? Picture it. Salvation. The death of a million is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it! You're telling me to leave my teammates behind.
Illusion, head back. I want that 100% survival rating.
Roger that.
Strider 1, this is Control. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear?
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
Strider 2, Fox 2. This ship is meant to defend the capital. We can't sink here. Good. We reduced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
That prime rib and truffle soup sure were good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed. Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat.
4 aircraft destroyed the entire port?
Entering combat.
Hallucinating?
It's not a hallucination, it's a nightmare!
Good shoot. Target's been destroyed. An enemy is behind you. Deliverance. Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack Contact the designated heli.
Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. Impact, now!
Picture it.
Maintain course to return for resupply.
Target confirmed down. In 10 years, Vice Commander of the 7th Destroyer Squadron, Tom Von Lee, will be in charge of the Erusian Navy. Well, would have been, actually. Three Strikes is performing well above our expectations. Oh, you sound downright ecstatic. All right, Trigger, let's go get him. Punch 2! That bandit is still on your back!
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. 2 minutes remaining.
They got a lock on you, Strider 1. Imagine. Trigger, missile incoming! Enemy on your 6!
Strider 1, missile away. Target eliminated.
Locked on bandit. Punch 2! I've got you.
Target acquired.
Target confirmed down. Captain Alonso Terrigo gone. Aegis vessel Philosopher won't be much of a threat. Mark 2! Enemy has a lock!
Bandit behind you. Strider 1, Fox 2.
You're mine!
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. Hostile lock on you, Strider 1. 1 minute remaining.
Valkyrie, this is Quarterman. Package X or ready waiting. Down 2.
Maintain course to return from resupply.
Also, there's a rumor going around with the military. 3 Strikes in the skies is on the minute. 3 Strikes. He lacks the drive. Imagine we're just about to be killed. Why am I going to be killed, you ask? Because they wanted to steal from you, to torment you, to burn you, to cut you apart. It was for your sins, your actions, and your vengeance. There has to be a reason. 3 Strikes has none of that. See, Commander Officer. You don't.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact.
Locked on bandit.
Contact imminent.
Damn cowards, shooting us from beyond our range. Well done. We've managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard. That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one. Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard. Stand by. Warning. 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090, SU-47s.
Lanza! Missile! Behind you! Lanza!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream! That's those damn bats! Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal. Both of you, watch out for their missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick. Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw. What the?
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Nicely done. You siblings can go to hell together. Brother and sister?
Wait, you take him out.
Consider it done. Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Sorry, Wuss, but you don't count. It's 2 on 1.
What are you calling a wuss?
Hostile lock on you, Strider 1. The bats seem to have enhanced their ECM capabilities.
Righto.
Fox 2. Come on, 3 Strikes. You've got a hot chick right in front of you.
one so the other can get on your ass. Don't take your surviving 3 strikes. Miss. Shit. Scream! Damn it! You'll pay for this 3 strikes! Fire! Only 1 left. We run them down together. With the death blow be from you, Trigger. I'll kill him! I'll kill him, alright!
There may only be 1 left. Don't let your guard down.
Let's finish this once and for all, Trigger! I'll kill you! I'll kill you! I'll kill you! You psycho! You'll pay for this 3 strikes! He's definitely lost his mind.
Don't let the enemy's emotions make you lose your cool.
I don't pity him, not one bit.
Strider 1, missile launched.
How dare you! Way to go, Trigger!
Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact.
She was my one and only! Keep firing! Fire! What makes you a hero? We tried to be heroes too. We really tried. I'll kill you! No room for hesitation, Trigger. We've flown through much worse than this. I can tell. I know you're with me. Here we go, Scream. We do this together. You're dead.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Target hit. Target hit.
I can't do this alone, but if I have you with me...
Strider 1, locked on target.
Scream!
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole! Scream! 3 strikes! It's just as I imagined. No matter what we do, this is how we end. But know this, 3 strikes. I'd rather go to hell than live in a world shaped by you. So yeah, we'll be heading there now.
Unidentified aircraft. Eject. Eject now.
I gotta catch up to her.
The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all Strangler Erusian forces. That could make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Erusia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
No, stop it!
Hey, chill.
Fusion, stand down! Sit!
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass!
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it!
That's enough! Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us. Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel. You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet.
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of ORED.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.